Hi everyone! In today's class, it actually feels a little bit special for me because a lot of people have been talking about this, those who are close to me and in my circle. So we are going to face our languish today. Okay, so how are we going to tackle that? It's pretty much just find what feels good for you. So for me, I have my diffuser going on. It has a lavender oil. It helps me relax. I'm surrounded with my plants. Actually, I have more plants that is captured here in the video. And then I have my 2 bolsters. So for this class, even though we're going to face that, blah feeling, and we'll try to sort of feel those feelings, and hopefully after being in some movement and just trying to be still, that can help, at least lessen it a little bit for you, and then hope that that can help you with your day or with your week. So I hope you enjoy. So we'll start in a seated position. So cross your legs, or you can sit on a block, or you can even sit on your bolster if you like, or a pillow. And then from here, we'll bring the hands to our knees and then just start to close our eyes. And then we'll settle in for now, or check in for now. As we keep our eyes closed, go ahead if you need to move maybe the fingers or the toes, or maybe even the shoulders, maybe rolling the shoulders up and back, or maybe one shoulder at a time, or maybe even move the head side to side. Okay, see how you feel with eyes closed, moving the head. If tendencies, it will make you feel dizzy, then go ahead, open the eyes. Okay, but otherwise, just checking in how you feel, okay, at the moment. Okay, and then just, in a way, being present. Someone told me to feel our feelings and know that that is completely okay. And then as we acknowledge that, can we try to find stillness, or what stillness means for you? Know that even if there are small movements as you sit, know that that is okay. And then once we find that moment or find that spot, can we bring our attention to our breath? Yes, we simply breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the nose. Can we establish that rhythm as we slowly inhale and slowly exhale? And then maybe on the next breath in, making it a little bit more full. And then slowly letting it all out. And then from here, we'll gently blink our eyes open. Hi everyone. Then we'll find some movement. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers and then let your palms press up towards the ceiling. And then go ahead, you can press your chest forward any amount. If it feels accessible, you can even look forward and then lean back. One more breath. And then exhale, we'll just round through the back. Okay, you can bring your palms forward. Inhale, we'll press up again. Just find that nice expansive feeling at the chest. You can look up. And then exhale, we'll round. Okay, one more of this, breathing in. Maybe looking up. And then breathing out. Okay, we'll hold this rounded position and then we'll just start to twist side to side. Okay, so just doing this gentle movements and see how it feels for the back. It feels very yummy for me. And then from here, we'll reach the arms up. And then from here, we'll release the hands. And then exhale, we'll turn towards the right. Okay, so just making it an easy twist. Okay, land your left hand on the right knee. As you turn towards the right, you can look over your shoulder. You can even close your eyes if you like. And then maybe finding small movements at the head, so we get a bit of stretch at the neck. And then from here, we'll come back to center again. Inhale. And then exhale, we'll turn towards the left. And then as you use the hands to twist a little bit more, again, you can look over the left shoulder. Maybe turn the head, look down. Okay, so do what feels good for you in the twist. One more breath. And then from here, we'll slowly release. And then we'll shake it off. Whether it's just shaking off the hands or just trying to let go of that blah feeling. All right, and then from here, we'll interlace the fingers. Okay, and then we'll just bring some love to our hands, okay, especially if you are on your computer a lot. Okay, and then we'll just do the wave. Also get some movement at the shoulders, and then go the opposite direction. One more breath here. And then from here, we'll just shake it off again. And imagine you're trying to release all those sort of bad vibes or negative thoughts, and then just trying to let it all go. Okay. And then know that that is completely okay. And then from here, we'll come to a tabletop position. Okay. So let's get a few more movements first before being still again. And then as you come to a tabletop, you can shake the hips side to side. So again, just being gentle with our bodies for today. If it feels good for you to draw circles at the hips, you can take that. And then as we take these movements, you can start off small, maybe making it big if you need it for yourself. One more in this direction. And then from here, let's go the other direction. So again, you can start off with small movements as you draw those circles. Okay, maybe making it a little bit bigger, adding that effort of shifting forward and back. And then you can move as slow as you like. One more breath. And then from here, we'll come back to center. Okay. And then from here, we'll just reach the hands forward. Okay, we'll be in a longer variation of down dog. And then from here, just go ahead. You can even move the knees back. Okay, let your butt be high. And then as you exhale, you just press the chest down. Okay, you can go ahead. You can press your elbows down or keep them lifted. And then just find this nice length at the spine. Reach the butt back. Okay, for those who want a little bit more height, you can press your hands on blocks if you like. Okay, and then you can even wiggle the chest side to side. Okay, one more breath in. And then from here, we'll slowly release. We'll reset back in tabletop. And then from here, we'll sit on our knees briefly. Okay, so if this does not feel good for your knees, you can simply cross the legs or sit on blocks again. And then from here, we'll reach our arms back. Okay, we'll interlace the fingers and maybe press behind the hips first. Draw the shoulder blades together and then press the chest forward. Can we get this opening at the chest? Okay, maybe even start to reach the hands away from the bum. See how that feels for you. Then if you want to explore adding movement, maybe add just small twists side to side. One more breath. And then from here, we'll slowly release. Okay, you can shake it off again. And then imagine we're just trying to release everything that we don't need inside at the moment. One more breath. And then from here, we'll let it all go. All right. This time, okay, now that we got a few movements, okay, we'll set up. Okay, so I have my bolsters here. So you can set up any way you like, actually. You can be completely flat on your mat if that's your preference. Okay. Or you can set up your bolster or pillow behind you. Okay. And then what I will do is I will bring another bolster, or pillow underneath your knees. Okay. Now, as you start to lie down, okay, we'll settle here. Okay. If you have a ponytail, you can take it out. And then as we lie down, okay, so make yourself as comfortable as you like. So if this does not feel good for your back, okay, maybe take out the bolster, or if there's a bit of a pull, you can lift the butt up and then lengthen that butt forward. And if that still doesn't make it feel good for you, then I suggest just take out the bolster. And then as you close your eyes, bring your hands to where it's most comfortable, maybe off to the sides, maybe a little bit wider out to a T. Or maybe for some, if it's comfortable for you to bring it over the head, go for it if you like. Okay, but know that we will be here for a bit. Okay. And then if you have a towel, you can even cover your eyes if you like. Okay. If you prefer to have a bit of a weighted blanket on top of the hips, okay, you can choose that option as well. And then as we start to find this shape where we're asked to be still, okay, know that if movement helps, just take any movement that you like, maybe even drawing circles with the ankles or at the wrists, or maybe even from time to time moving the fingers. Okay, but can we take this moment, okay, for ourselves, taking this time to honor how we feel. Okay, so I know for maybe a lot, or at least in my circle at the moment, a lot have that same feeling of that blah feeling, or that meh feeling, or feeling stuck. And then sometimes when we're invited to be still, all of those thoughts would creep up. Okay, maybe acknowledge it, maybe even honor it. For some, it may take a moment to accept, okay, but just being in that space where we feel it, being in that space where we accept it, maybe even noticing how we react to it, or observing how it sits with us. And then as we take a moment to maybe process that, giving time here to be quiet, maybe listen in, check in. Maybe notice what comes up, or maybe nothing comes up. Maybe notice how we react, or maybe just observing. Maybe even shifting your attention to the sounds around your space, or shifting your attention to the smell around your space, to the air around your space. And then maybe bringing your attention back to the thoughts. And then just notice how your body reacts. Observe how your body reacts, how the thoughts react. Notice how the breath reacts. And then taking a moment again to be quiet. And know that it's okay if there's a bit of movement. If you choose to move again your fingers or the toes. Just defining what stillness means for you. Maybe being comfortable with shifting your attention from one thought to the next sensation. Maybe being that space of honoring how you feel, trying to create that space of being open, maybe even being comfortable with being vulnerable for some. But know that you are in a safe space. You are in the space of comfort. You're in the space of whatever brings you joy. It may be at this moment, or maybe not this moment, where we find surrender. Just choosing how to react or choosing what to do with it. And then know that you always have your breath. And then we'll take this next few moments to be quiet. So if you have the time or would prefer to be in this shape or to be in this moment a little bit longer, by all means, please stay as long as you like. For others, I know that we are at that 10-minute mark. And when you're ready, just inviting maybe bigger movements. Know that there is no rush. And then when you're ready, whatever props you have, we'll just slowly just start to bring them off to the side. Maybe one by one, if you have a towel, if you have your weighted blanket, if you have props underneath the knees, maybe go ahead, bend the knees. And then just slide off that bolster out to the side. And then when you're ready, you can roll over to any side. And then we'll stay here for a moment. And then when you're ready, we'll come up to seated. And then when you're ready, just go ahead and then press yourselves up to seated. Okay. And then we'll close the eyes again, or keeping the eyes closed. And then as we settle back in our seats, bring the hands to the knees. And then we'll connect again with our breath as you slowly inhale and slowly exhale. Acknowledging how you feel as you breathe in, and then letting it all go. Taking that moment again for one more breath, and letting it all out. And then as we bring the hands together in front of our hearts, bowing down the head, and giving yourself gratitude for your practice, and thank you for sharing your time and energy, and for letting me guide you. Namaste. So I hope that felt good for you. So for me, it really did. And to be honest, I could have stayed and slept in that position for a little bit longer. So if that's you, go ahead, stay or sleep a little bit longer. During these times, it's nice to just have those moments to be quiet, even though the thoughts are not really quiet, but just being comfortable with all of that. So I would like to thank you for watching. This is Every Yoga by Jo and Daya, sharing everyday yoga for everybody.